Yes.
And I've had the pleasure of working with these wonderful men and women, our World War II veterans, for the past 10 months, getting to know each one of them and their stories, and it's been my honor. And we've been doing this to put together a calendar to remember, once again, their sacrifice that they've made for all of us. And I just want to thank everybody who came today. I thank all of you veterans who came out. I know it's sometimes not easy. Everyone who worked on putting this project together. Paula Little from the Mitchell Museum. Cosette and Maritzi, where'd she go? She's hiding. Who's worked so hard on writing the stories, and Jim Hartung, who's done the layout on the calendars around here somewhere. And of course, Paul Starkovich, who has worked on putting the show together with us. A lot of effort, and couldn't be more proud of how it turned out. And thank you so much for joining us today. As you walk these halls and read these stories, for us, it's touching and we're proud. But take a moment to step into their shoes and realize that those stories are just a very tip of the iceberg of what these men experienced fighting to defend our freedom, and all their friends that they lost along the way. We are so grateful. And on a personal note, I might add that both of my grandfathers passed before I was a year old. So I've gained 27 grandfathers in this process. I love every one of you. Thank you.
I'm the director of the A.R. Mitchell Museum. We're so happy you're all here, and we're just honored that you could be here. There are a couple people I just wanted to thank. Ed Eisman from First National Bank. Thank you, Ed.
May I address the group?
Certainly.
I just want to say, I know everybody has got a lot to say, but I'd like to address the members in uniform that are serving today. And I'd like to say something to you about the gentleman that we're honoring today. And I'd like to talk to you about what this world would be if these gentlemen had not succeeded.
Yes.
Amen. And this lady. And I'll tell you a little something about what the world might have been like. There's a poster out there in Germany. It's an exploded description of a ballad. And I'm sure all of you saw the debates that took place earlier for this election. All of the messages in those debates were from political parties and candidates. That message is from the German government. And it's telling people how to vote. And there were repercussions if you didn't vote that way. That's what your world would have been like if they had not succeeded. There wouldn't have been any rock and roll. There wouldn't have been any muscle cars. And you would have been a slave. And so that's what we're here to recognize today. And that war didn't have to turn out that way. Things occurred much to our advantage. And it would have been a very different and worse place if these gentlemen had not succeeded in defending your freedom. So think about that every minute, because 70 years have gone by, and that's far too long. That's all I have to say, and congratulations to all you gentlemen. We wish we'd done it 40 years ago, because there were far more that should have been recognized at that time. Thank you for coming.
Thank you, Ed. Now I would like to introduce Brian Gonsalves.
All right, thank you very much. Well, thank you very, very, very much. It is my pleasure to come down from Fort Carson today and represent the 4th Infantry Division and our band members here and our soldiers from 110 Cav. It's a special moment for us to come down and celebrate with you all this day, recognizing our World War II vets. I just got a small pitch, and we'll make it short because I know it's hot. But I just want to make sure we recognize these great young men, 90 years old, still ranching. My goodness, I hope when I'm 70, yeah. But what a beautiful Colorado day for Trinidad's World War II Veterans Reception. The sun is certainly shining on this special group of veterans here with us today. A heartfelt good afternoon to each and every one of you. I would like to thank all of you from the community of Trinidad participating here today, as well as the members from Fort Carson, in remembering these veterans and the courage and sacrifice that they made so many years ago for our great country. A special welcome to our Mayor Gonzalez, and all those who helped put this wonderful event together, both Paula and Chris. Thank you once again. Very, very well done. It was absolutely phenomenal. We have some special people here in front of us here today. These are the World War II vets. Citizens who were called on to overcome tremendous challenges, who answered the call of duty and did so honorably with courage and commitment. These people of our World War II veterans are such an important part of the fabric of our military today, as well as our country. There is a reason why they've been called the greatest generation. They represent what every service member and citizen admires most. They served their nation in a time of great need and a time of great peril. They preserved our freedom and returned home with great honor. Gentlemen, your history is rich. You served in every armed service, in numerous roles on every front of the war, from the islands in the Pacific to the beaches of Normandy, to the airs above Holland, and aboard battleships off the shores of Okinawa. Our soldiers, sailors, airmen, and Marines, all with one common purpose, to preserve the freedoms and liberties we enjoy to this very day. I've spent a better part of my life as a member of the United States Armed Forces. And in today's military, we build off the foundation that these young men, great young men of their time, our veterans, have set beneath us. We stand tall and strong as a military because of the heroes who came before us. We incorporate the military values in how we operate and how we live our lives daily. Honor, duty, selfless service, and integrity are some of the values that come to my mind today. As I look out into the audience and see the veterans sitting before me, I know where those values came from, and I know who helped preserve them. You served in the battles of Peleliu and Okinawa. You were among the waves that stormed the beaches of Normandy on D-Day. You flew bombing raids over Germany aboard the famous B-17 Flying Fortress. You participated in the rescue of operations at Timor Island. You survived the attacks on the USS Okinawa, and you crossed the Rhine River with the 8th Armored Division. Some of you were gunners, mechanics, infantrymen, sailors, merchant marines, pilots, and of course tankers. All you were American service members, and all fought hard to earn the high cost of victory. We cannot, as a nation, and even as a small community in Trinidad, forget what our World War II veterans did for us. Days like today are important, as it not only allows us to thank and remember the heroes of our nation's past, but it also allows us to reflect on how fortunate we are as a nation to live in a country that cherishes freedom and liberty, and provide us with people like these veterans in front of you, who would sacrifice in all of defense of our country. It's a privilege and honor to stand amongst each of you today, and to be part of the legacy that stems from our nation's military, the best fighting force in the world. Our servicemen and women, both past and present, are the strength of our nation, both in peacetime and in war. These gentlemen before you have forever impacted our nation. Your actions are something that should continue to look on with pride. Rest assured that the United States of America and its citizens will never forget what you have done for us. Please join and stand in a round of applause for our World War II veterans here today. Let us also take this time to reflect upon the other courageous veterans of the wars past. In recent memory, the Korean War, the Vietnam War, they have produced veterans also who have answered the nation's call, and we remember and honor and respect their commitment to their country as well. We also would like to think of those today who have continued the tradition of service in both Iraq and Afghanistan. They live and fight in a way that does our nation proud and defends us against those who wish to do us harm. Thank you so very much again for all of you in attendance today. And thank you, Mayor, for inviting the invitation to participate in this wonderful reception. May God continue to bless our military, our wonderful veterans, and the wonderful community of Trinidad, Colorado. Steadfast and loyal.
General. World War II certainly needed one. This campaign this year to get the calendar completed and the many campaigns that have been involved in doing the calendar and honoring our veterans needed a very good commanding general, and we have had one. All of the team that has worked on the many different projects would like today to honor our commanding general, our 5-star general, and that is Chris Huffman.
First of all, I received a little note in the mail from one of our veterans, Johnny Baca from Raton. He sent me a nice little note, and he wanted me to tell you that he regrets that he would be unable to attend the function. But he said, give my regards to my World War II buddies. So that's from Johnny to all of you. And then I wanted to also mention, before you leave today, I do have a special little gift for each one of you that I'd like to send you home with. It's a print of your calendar page that you can frame and hang on your wall. So I'll have that ready for you to pick up on your way out. All right, and if you want to pick it up early and show everybody, you can do that too. All right. Well, thank you again, everyone, for coming. It's been such an honor and a privilege for me. And I'm so happy that you made the time in your lives to come out and see the display and thank these vets for their service. Thank you.